I don't know what's going on here. Okay, I'm just going to stop the reading and I'll try and work it out and I'll come back to you all. All right, thank you. Uh, Not yet. Is there sound? Sorry, I'm just asking the person that's watching. Um, all right, I'm all fixed now. All right, thank you very much, James out there. Okay, so get on to Wednesday. I was doing Wednesday, wasn't I? So yeah, it was a bit of fun. My guides are just reminding me. So yeah, a bit of fun and stuff like that. And just going with it. And it's like people are having a bit of a laugh with you and that sort of thing, taking the piss. It's about not being too serious and that sort of thing and going with it and enjoying what it is and not taking yourself too seriously. So, yeah, keep going with that and just enjoy yourself. Have a laugh at yourself. Hey, that's why I gave this crazy moan because things were too serious and I wanted to have a laugh at myself. So, stuff like that, don't be too serious. All right, we're on to Thursday. So Thursday is a bit about what's getting back to self. So it's really about they're saying do one thing that you really enjoy doing. So that might be I like going for a walk down the beach, so I might be going for a walk down the beach. It might be doing some drawing, listening to some music, calling a mate up that you haven't spoken to for a while. It could be anything, but it's something that you really enjoy yourself. That's just for you. It's not for anything else. That could even be doing something for somebody else. But it's about, just doing one really simple thing that is really nourishing for you, really enjoyable, and really fun to do and happy and that sort of thing. So, yeah, just really easy on Thursday. So, do that. All right, cool. What have we got Friday. What's going on with Friday? So, Friday, yeah, it's funny. It's really I can see it's expansive. All right, it's about expanding yourself. It's about what is it? Letting go. It's about chilling out. It's about grounding. It's about all right. What is it? It's about letting it out. It's all right. They're saying make a list of the things that you're finding a little bit difficult to do. And what you can do. All right, this is a cool exercise. So anything that's frustrating you at the moment, anything that you're having a bit of a difficult time with, and that sort of thing, write it down on a pen and paper. Or you can write it down in your mind. Do a little bit of meditation. And if you write it down on a bit of paper and have a few things there, actually like look at the thing that you've written down, close your eyes, see that thing in your head, and actually see a button right underneath it. It says fix now, and just push that button, fix now, and then see what it's going to be like when it's all fixed. See what it's going to be like when it's all good and you're having a good time and that sort of thing, and get in touch with those feelings of feeling like things are really good, that they're really sorted, that you're really happy, and that you can keep going on with stuff. And they're saying it's so easy. Just see it in your head, feel it in your head. If you can't see it, imagine it, whatever it is. See that button, fix now, fixed. All of a sudden, bang, it comes up, and it's a new scene, and it's the scene of everything being fixed and everything sorted, and then just connect with that picture, that feeling, that whatever that imagination is, or what you imagine it to be, or anything like that, and just leave it. Just go do that. You might have to do it multiple times because I can feel that there's a lot of niggly things around people at the moment, just little things that are setting them off. So you might have to do it a number of times, but do it. And every time you do it, you're going to feel better. Every time you do it, it's going to get cleared. It's going to get more sorted. So don't feel bummed if you did it 2 or 3 times and it hasn't all fixed yet, because you'd be on the way to it fixing, and most likely, and they're telling me, is the energy is going to be diminishing there. So if something's frustrating, it's not going to be frustrating you as much as what it was, and that sort of thing. So give it a go. So Saturday, what are we on to Saturday? All right, Saturday is about getting out a little bit. It's about getting out. It's about movement. It's about recognizing um, it's about putting yourself where you want to be. Yeah, yeah. It's about putting yourself where you want to be. It's about putting yourself in a place that feels really nice, that feels really easy. Whether that's, chilling out, watching Netflix, or being on the couch or something like that. Just saying, try to get outside if you can get outside. But it's about really putting yourself in an easy place, in a happy place, in a fun place, and stuff like that. And really, um, yeah, not bringing up, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do that. Do what you can, okay, and just have a bit of fun with it and try and just follow with it and see what happens with it. Like, it might not make miracles and it might not make everything in your world better, but it's going to make you feel a bit better at that time for when you're doing it. And when you do feel a bit better, appreciate it and say to yourself, hey, I did this. Give yourself a pat on the back for that, and acknowledge the fact that you've done something really good for yourself. You've empowered yourself, that you've been treating yourself in a really beautiful way. Okay, we're getting on to Sunday. Sunday. All right. Now, what's on Sunday? So Sunday, it's funny. This is about connection to. All right. This is about connection to your higher self. This is about realizing that every person in them has got that higher power in them. Everyone that's in there, that's everyone here on earth has got that higher state of being. And it's about connecting with it. And it's just about asking yourself. Now, they're saying if you can do this in the morning, hey, higher state, higher self, whatever you want to call it, source inside you, innate, whatever it is, just ask yourself in the morning, hey, what can you tell me today that is going to really benefit me, that's going to be really good for me, that's going to be really happy, and it's going to really help me align myself and center and really bring out the best of me and that sort of thing. And then just go through your day and see what pops up. And it's the gentle things. All right, it's the gentle things to take notice of. It's not the really big things. So it's the little like whispers in the ear. It's that really soft, subtle feeling that you might get. Oh, I feel like going down here, going left or going right, or I feel like going in the park, or I feel like sitting out in the backyard, or whatever it is, getting outside or calling that friend or whatever it may be. It's those real subtle sort of feelings. Go with that. Go with your intuition and just see what happens and have a good time with it. And don't be too sort of serious. Just have a bit of fun. And they're saying for most people out there, it's going to be the first time you're going to be doing this kind of thing. So, just do your best. And even at the end of the day, if you don't think that anything worked, it's the fact that you put the intent out there and they're laughing because they're telling me that things are working. If you put that intent out there in the morning and you ask your higher self for help with this process, that it is going to work whether you recognize it or not. And then the next time you do it, you've already sort of cleaned out that channel and you've already sort of got that sort of opened the road up. You've started walking down that road. So next time you walk down there, it's going to be more familiar. It's going to be more easy. And, it's about, progression. Each time you walk down there, each time you do these things, and they're telling me you can do this as a daily sort of ritual as well. Hey, higher self, what can you tell me today? Hey, source inside me, what can you tell me today? What can you help me out with? What information can you give me which is going to really help me, benefit me, and make me feel good? Okay. All right. And just on that too, give yourself a bit of a pat on the back then for the fact that, you're really giving this a go and you're really trying and you're really having a go. Because, this is pretty big. There's some big changes here. And, we all want the quick fix. We all expect, we try things for a couple of days or a week and then go, why isn't it fixed yet? Well, you might have had 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 years of doing something in a different way. So it's going to take a little bit of time to build that momentum. So every time you're able to put yourself in that place of, really congratulating yourself, of realizing that you're a piece of the great spirit, you're a piece of source, you know, that you've got a beautiful life, that you created beautiful things, that, you know, you always put in the effort, you always try every day, you always try to do one thing nice for somebody else, whether that's conscious or not, you're always trying to help somebody out. And then, you know, this is going to just grow on there, and that sort of thing. So give yourself a bit of credit, man, for what you're doing and what's going on. Okay. All right, that's it. That's the end of the reading. So I just wanted to say to everyone, thank you for watching, and please leave a question in the comments box, because every week I'm going to answer somebody's question, and I'll do that in a separate video. Okay, so yeah, ask me anything about anything, and hey, if I tune in and I don't know, I'll say, oh, I don't know, and I'll go with whatever comes up. So I'm just going to do my best and just enjoy it and have a good time. All right, thanks everybody. Have a good time. I'll see you next week. Okay.